Welcome to the COMiX ForeCast Route 22. We're in the middle of the year now, and it's July 4th weekend. That's right, guys. We're in July 4th, where you can find the Indie Spirit Award winner inducted to the Hall of Creators just this year. Madeline Holly Rosing is going to be in attendance over at the Fan Expo Denver. It's a 3-day weekend for them. So, she's going to be over at 252. This is going on the 1st through the 3rd, so Friday through Sunday. Then me, I'm doing double duty this weekend. That's why this is an extended forecast, because we go into a rare Monday with Comic Cons. First, I'm going to be at the Art Walk in downtown Fort Myers this Friday, and then I get to be part of the big fireworks festival down there. It's the Freedom Fest. That's going to be downtown on Monday. So there's actually going to be fireworks at a show. After this, I can retire because no one will ever be able to say that at their table they had fireworks. That's right. I will be the winner of the internet as of Monday, as long as everything goes as planned. Fingers crossed. So Kurt Zur told us that he's going to be at the Anime Midwest this weekend, again, July 1st through the 3rd, and then for some reason it says July 1st, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m., I guess. They have weird hours. This is going to be an anime festival over in Illinois. And then we're going to have a special guest for the longer edition. We're going to talk to this fine gentleman about him going to EternalCon. So if you're watching this on the CNW News for the week, go back and go to the COMiX ForeCast and see what he tells us is going to be going down there. We don't have anything from the convention scene this weekend because all the cons that we know someone's going to. But the crowdfunder this week is my book, The Expanse, as we expanded a wrestler's journey who's learning to be a hero and is trying to save his manager, Jenna. And we got a new hero that's protecting the hood and actually cares about the hood. How rare is that? And then we're going to find out about what happened to the Redeemers after they faced off against a solar flare. And we got some other surprises, including meeting Fox for the first time ever. You can get all the Continuum comics at wearecomics.com. This has been this week's COMiX ForeCast. We hope you guys go to a local show or support creators from home through Kickstarter, Indiegogo, or any other crowdfunding platform, which you can find over at backerpaws.com, at comicbookadvocates.com, where the love of comics comes first. All right, now we're gonna talk about, and we're gonna bring in our good friend Chris. Chris is the first person to do the 7 minutes with a comic creator. We just finished filming that. For those who on YouTube watching this on Facebook, that is just done. I told him to hang out so we could talk about his upcoming actual trip to EternalCon. So tell me, what's that looking like? We're going to do some overtime today and talk to you about what are you expecting from EternalCon, what can we see there, and what can we get from you at EternalCon? And who are you going to be with?
Well,
a lot of questions.
Yeah. Of course, there's a bunch. Hit me with them all. Well, I'm going to be sharing a table with Buddy Scalera. He's been gracious enough, being part of his comic book school community, to invite whoever wants to pretty much stay at his table with him. And I'm going to be selling my comics there. I'm going to be selling Teddy's, which, thank you, Universe, won that beautiful award from the Fandom Bubble Awards this year for Best Indie Comic. Pick it up. I'm going to be selling that. I'm going to be selling my newest release, Wizards, which I literally just dropped last week for sale. It's getting great reviews right now. And other than that, I'm going to be watching a bunch of panels. I'm actually going to be a part of a panel. It's called Origin Story, an interactive creator creation workshop. And it's the same panel we did last year, and it was modeled after a panel that we saw at New York Comic Con, I believe. A.A. Rubin was a big promoter of this panel that we saw. Really fun panel where like the panelists interact with the crowd and the audience, and they basically with artists on stage, you come up with traits for characters, and then the artists, while you're coming up with traits and you build up certain characters and everything, the artists will go to work on stage with everyone, and they'll flesh out characters. And it's a really cool panel where it's like full interaction with the audience creates solid group of characters that are very interesting. So yeah, we're going to be doing that at the convention, and it's a convention that I remember from last year. That's it's on the smaller side as far as comparing to New York Comic Con, but it's still one of the bigger cons as far as it's the biggest con in Long Island. So I'm hoping to see a lot in terms of art, exhibitors, toys, and stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
And where is this taking place?
This is taking place over at Hofstra University's, I guess it's their stadium or gym.
And if someone didn't know,
David S. Mack Center.
And if someone didn't know where Hofstra was,
Hofstra is in Hempstead, New York, I believe. It's
yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You like that? I did pick it out.
A lot of people would say Westbury, but it's actually in Hempstead.
Yeah, I took my bike out there last year, and I remember it's a nice ride. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the same.
You taking the 10-speed? You bring the comics?
Stranger Things style.
That's what you say, like E.T., man, like milk crate right on front.
Yeah, no, I ride an Indian Springfield, and so I've got saddlebags. I've got a nice big bag in the back that straps onto my passenger seat, and that's how I transport my comics when I'm local and not in access of subways or anything.
Remember, you can take the subway to the LIR and the LIR just to Westbury, and then it's a bit of a walk, but you can do it.
It's a bit of a walk, and I'm coming from like the Bronx. It's a bit of a hike.
Yeah, the Bronx. Bike. Take the bike.
The only thing is, it might rain. It might rain this weekend, and I'm like, paper goods, rain, motorcycle, everything is just it's looking like a setup.
This is a commercial for Ziploc right now. Where's Ziploc to come and Ziploc your comic book bags?
Yeah, seriously, keep it waterproof.
All right, well, that's going to be awesome. Anyone else you could drop their names that you know is going to be with you at the show, at your table, or anything else like that? We got 2 minutes. Got any love to show?
You know what?
I know Buddy's going to be there. You're going to be there.
I believe A.A. Rubin is going to be there. I don't know the full roster of people that are actually going to be showing up. Actually, I've gotten, I think, a heads up as to who might be coming, but no one definitive.
Okay. I didn't get to look at the event because it's way too far for me to travel, so it wasn't really on my radar.
What?
Chris told me today.
Florida, New York.
Yeah, Chris gave me the heads up. I've had a long week so far. Not a bad week, but we've had some flooding down here. So I didn't get all the time I normally have to be online looking at things. A lot of bad thunderstorms have kept me offline. So normally I get to do a little something extra to look up things, but I didn't get that this week. I want to give a quick shout out to my boy who graduated from speech therapy this week. I'm very proud of him. That's a 4-year, an autistic child who is found his words over a 4-year process that wasn't always easy, but he put the work in. He's beautiful. I treated him to a Transformer Jurassic Park figure, so he is excited as can be. I wish you luck this weekend. Tell everyone I said hi. Where they can find Buddy Scalera at comicbookschool.com. They can find you at
talesbeyond.com
and chrisburgos.com. And check out all the books.
chrisburgos.com. That's right.
That's right. See, I did have enough time to have research for our thing. I just didn't look up all the events. I didn't realize how few there were going to be this weekend. July 4th, though, makes sense. Go out there. Don't blow off your hands, kids. Pyrotechnic safety at all times. We'll see you next week for the next COMiX ForeCast.